Hey, sorry I'm a little late. Annie came back last night. I went and picked her up last night, and so we were just catching up. She was telling me all her stories. So I lost.
And you told her that you ate this Hawaiian pizza.
Yes, I did. That Hawaiian pizza didn't sit very well, so I kind of paid the price for it. Okay, let's just go right into the new moves that we're working on. Okay, punch, block down, and roll, reverse jana, pull silk, forward jana, shoulder, throw. Right? Let's adjust our cameras. I want to be able to see your feet and your head.
My head is less important than my feet right now.
That's perfect. You know, Catherine, something you might do in the future because you've got a black, or at least it looks on the video like a black couch behind you, and then that dark piece of art is wear light clothes so I can see your body more clearly.
Okay.
My room's kind of light, so hopefully you can see this clearly. Okay, one more. Punch, block down, and roll. Reverse chin pull silk. Forward chin shoulder, throw. One more. Punch, block down and roll. Reverse chin pull silk. Forward chin shoulder, throw. All right, let me see you do it. One more. Good. All right, you ready to go on? I think we actually went on a little bit further, not last weekend, but the weekend before. But yeah, let's practice anyway, right? So we did the throw, right? Coil in, right? Coil in, Buddha's warrior, step out, relax, lift the urn, box the ears, double elbow strikes, step out and grab. One more. So we'll just do this in context, right? Do the whole thing. Punch, block down, and roll. Reverse chin up. Pull silk. Forward chin up. Shoulder. Throw. Coil in. Buddha's warrior. Step out, relax, lift the urn, box the ears, double elbow strikes, step out and grab. All right? The weight should be a little bit on the left when you're doing this. One more. Punch, block down and roll, reverse chin-up, whole silk. Forward chin-up, shoulder, throw, coil in, Buddha's warrior, step out. Relax, lift the urn, box the ears, double elbow strikes, step out and grab. Okay, you. Okay, so a couple little things in there, but you're gonna have to get used to it as time goes on here. All right. When you do Buddha's warrior, you should lift one knee. So let me just do it. I'll do it without talking. All right. So that's the third section. So we'll try to get that today.
Sure. Have until midnight. That's fine.
You just have to take it a little bit at a time. So let me just go through this again and just watch. Punch, block down, roll, chin up. Now, watch this. All right, punch. Block down and roll. Reverse china. Reverse china. You got to have tongue in your wrists. You're doing a china on somebody. All right. So you're twisting with this hand, and you're using something in your arm as the fulcrum. All right. So this needs to be like this, so you can do this. It won't work very well this way. All right. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Punch. Block down and roll. Reverse chin up. Pull silk. Forward chin up. Now forward chin up is different because you're not using the back of the hand. All right. Forward chin up. Shoulder. Throw. Coil in. Down. Buddha's warrior. Step out. Just relax. All right. Lift the urn. Box the ears. Double elbow strikes. And then step out and grab. Let me do it one more time. I'm going to do it at a little bit of an angle so that you get a little different angle on this. I'm not going to do it at 90 degrees. I'm going to do it at 45 degrees. Does that help a little bit?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want me to do it? Do you want me to do it with my back to the camera?
No, but can you do it once more time with the same angle? This.
Yeah. Yeah. Does it help a little bit?
Yeah, it helped. It helped a lot, actually.
Good. All right, let's do it together. Punch. Block down and roll. Reverse chin up. Pull silk. Forward chin up. Shoulder. Throw. Coil in. Buddha's warrior. Step out. Relax. Lift the urn. Box the ears. Double elbow strikes. And step out. Good. All right, I want you to do it, but I want you to say the script.
Okay, I'll try my best, but I'm not sure that I. Okay. Punch.
No. What's wrong? Yes.
Punch. This how you
Block down. Block down.
reverse chinong, pull silk, shoulder. Don't remember.
Does it make it harder for you to do the script?
Well, but at the same time, it's good. So it is hard.
Then you skipped a couple things, so let's go back and start it again. All right. Now let's do it really slow and listen. Punch. You know, there's a real simple way to remember which foot to put forward. When you when you punch, right? Because sometimes you might punch with the other side, right? Whenever you punch, the other foot is the one that's forward.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're going to punch with the right, then the left foot is going to be forward. That leaves this part of the body open so that you can actually punch. I don't know what happened to my tape. It's disappeared.
I'm gonna write.
Yeah. See, you want to use your Dan Chin to punch. And if your foot's out here,
Yeah, it's in the way.
it's in the way. Right? So you want to keep when you're punching to the right, you want to keep the right leg back. All right? Okay. Punch. Block down. Roll. Reverse chin up. Pull silk. Forward chin up. All right? And then you might say just relax and shoulder. Throw. Coil in. Buddha's warrior. Step out. Relax. Lift the urn. Box the ears. Double elbow strikes. All right, all your weight on the left. And then step out. Step out and grab.
Okay.
Now, when I learned this from Master Zhang, he didn't have any English.
So how
So
did you do?
we never got anything like this. It was just you just had to follow him. Hold on
I'm
just
following
a
you,
second.
but
Go for it.
okay. Punch. Lock down. Roll. Reverse Qigong. Pull silk. Forward Qigong. Shoulder. Throw.
Yes. Good.
Coil in. Buddhist warrior.
Good.
Relax.
Yes.
Lift the urn. I know. So something with the ears.
Box.
Box. Box. Double elbow strike.
Yes.
Step out.
Yeah, step out and grab. And it's almost as if your leg and your two hands are moving together, all right? So they're all going together. Boom. Right, good. All right, so in the past, I have not insisted that people learn the script, right? And this is just my script. I made this up because it helped me, all right? Master Zhang never gave us a script. Well, little bits and pieces sometimes he would. The only problem was they were in Chinese, which made it a little difficult. But actually, for future classes, I'm going to add the script in and just insist that everybody memorize it. Write it down and memorize it, because otherwise everything just sort of disappears into the ether somewhere. You'll need the script for 6 months, maybe a year, and then you won't have to think about it, because it'll be in your body then, right? But the script is really very important for learning it the first time through. I don't know whether I've said this. Maybe I have. I don't know. Right now, you are doing the most difficult thing you will ever do in Tai Chi. Learning the first form. I'm serious. I'm absolutely serious. The first time through the first form is very difficult. And it just gets easier and easier after that.
But it's the second time that I do it.
Well, kind of. Yeah, I know what you mean, but we've been very how can I say? It hasn't been very well organized, right? Because of kind of doing it on video, and people were here and then they're not here, and et cetera, et cetera. But okay, so maybe I should say it's not whether you do it, it's when you learn it. Learning the first form is the most difficult thing you'll ever do, whether it takes you 2 weeks or 2 years. Learning that first one. And what will happen is you probably won't even be conscious of this, but you're learning a lot. Your body's learning. And so you're gonna, by the time you're done with this, you're going to know much more than you realize you know. And then when you go on to more advanced forms, or you go on to a more advanced version of this form, you'll have something to stand on. Right now, you've got nothing. You're just sort of floating, right? It makes it really difficult. When I went into Master Zhang's class 30 years ago, they were working on a 48 movement form. This is a 24 movement form, so it was twice as long. And they were already in the middle of it. They were on like move 30 or something. I had no idea what was going on. All right? And when new people would come in, they wouldn't do anything to help you. It was like, it's on you. You either do it or you don't do it. And so for a couple of months, I would just try to follow, because they'd already learned all the first half of it. And I didn't know anything, so I was just sort of trying to copy people very badly. And then when he started, teaching a new move, like move 32, well, then I would start to get it a little bit. But it was pretty bad. And this went on for a couple of months. Master Zhang never said a word to me. Except one day. One day he said, "Good morning." That was it. That's the only thing he ever said to me. And one day after class, a lot of people would stay after class to work on things. I stayed after class, and I was trying to figure out what it was they were doing, and I was moving, and all of a sudden I felt this hand on my arm, right, pulling me around, and it was Master Zhang, and he just said like this. And he took me over to the side, and he worked with me for almost an hour, just on some really basic stuff. Never said a word. Just, he would move, and then I would move, right? This is a classic Chinese way of teaching.
By video, it's not possible.
It's much, 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 much more difficult. You know why he came over to work on with me? Because I came to every class. Every single class I came to. And a lot of folks did, but I was a new person. Most new people don't do that. I would come to every class. I would stand in the back of the class. I would do what I could do. It's because I came to every class. But the truth is, learning this form is hard. All right, one more time. Punch. Block down. Roll. Reverse China. Pull silk. Forward China. Shoulder. Throw. Coil in. Buddha's warrior. Step out. Relax. Lift the urn. Box the ears. Double elbow strikes. And step out and grab. So when you learn this way, it's like a string of pearls.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a string of pearls. But when you really start to get it, it's not a string of pearls anymore. It's just a string. Right? Then you don't have to do all that stuff with the words and the names. Okay, the next move is a big circle. It's going to start going to the left and then around. Yes, right? You know the exercise we do, the grindstone, right? The grindstone is very, very similar to that. The grindstone we do with our hands out flat. This is different. The hands are in fists, but everything else is the same. Right? Shift your weight. That helps your waist turn, and then it keeps turning and comes around here, turn, it goes around the back, and then turn. So it's going 360 degrees. And then you just grab. So what are you doing? Imagine that somebody has grabbed your wrists. What do you do about it? So they've got maybe they have both their hands on one wrist. Maybe they got both your wrists. You can't fight them with your arms because your arms just, yes, exactly. You use this. All right. Now watch my hand. This is an advanced detail. You don't have to worry about this right now, right? But you grab. Now watch.
Oh, you turning your hand as you turn your waist.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
So when they're trying to hold on to you, everything in your body is circling. It makes it very difficult to hold on to you. And the power is coming from your legs and your feet, not from your arms.
No.
All right, so in the form, we just make one circle. You want to exercise on your own and do more than one circle, that's fine. But in the form itself, in performance, you just do one circle. And then you're going to give somebody a shoulder again. Just like we did shoulder and then throw, right? Watch. All right. I'm going to give him a shoulder. Shoulder. Reach out and grab. So that's one guy back there. There's another guy here. So there's one guy behind me and there's one guy in front, all right? The shoulder takes care of the guy behind me. And then I'm going to reach out and grab this other guy. And maybe I'm going to grab him by his shirt or lapel, all right? And I'm going to pull him in. And as I pull him in, I'm going to hit him. Maybe I'm just going to use my elbow, but in the form, you use your fist. Palm up, palm down. Spiral, spiral. This wheel, that's where your power comes from. It's called the ring of power. All right, watch. Watch the white dot. Snap, 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 snap. The power's not coming from my arm. A little bit from my arm, but most of it is coming by shifting my weight on my feet and activating my daimai here. All right? I'm going to shift my weight 1 to 2, and that's going to turn my waist. And if I snap it, don't even think about your fist. Just think about this. when you flick a whip, you don't think about the whip. It's very soft. My fist is soft. Boom. Right? It's not, even though it's very soft, if you hit somebody with the tip of it, right?
It hurts.
It hurts. Exactly. So it's soft. This is soft. Catherine, think about this. You're not hitting somebody with your fist, with your physical fist. That's not what you're doing. What you're hitting them with is your chi. All right? So it's not, you're not hitting somebody with the car, with the automobile. You're hitting him with the gasoline. It's the energy. Relax it. Relax your hand. Just relax your hand. Don't even make a fist. Don't make a fist. Just flick it. Flick it. Flick. Like you're slapping someone. Slap. Yes. Yeah, like you're slapping a bug. Right? Now, once you get the idea of slapping down, then you can add a little bit more to it. But just start it as a slap, 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 slap. Yeah, slap. Watch my hand. I'm gonna try to fake this in slow motion because you can't really slap in slow motion, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Watch. It's very relaxed. When I was a younger guy, a much younger guy, I remember one of my grandmother's sisters. I did something funny. You know, I was like a teenager. I did something funny. She wasn't really mad, but she gave me a little slap, just a little one. Pop, right into my chest. Pop. Oh, you pop. It's just like that. Now, then, once you get that, now just make a fist. Boom, boom, boom. All right? Now, I'm hitting with the back of the fist. Watch. But you could also do it with the front of the fist. Boom, 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 boom. It's just a snap, snap. All right, you get the idea. It's just very relaxed. Now, when you've been doing this for 10 years or so, and you really have that down, you can make that very powerful. So it's more than just a little slap, but what you're doing is transferring some of your chi into that other person. It's not your physical body that's doing it, it's your chi, the momentum. When I had been studying with Master Jean for a couple of years, he was talking about something with the class, and he motioned to me to come up to the front of the class, and he says, "I'm going to hit you." not real hard, but I'm going to hit you enough that you get a bruise. I'm going to hit you on your arm. I want you to tell me, where do you want the bruise to show up? Do you want the bruise here where I touch you? Or would you prefer the bruise on the other side? Or would you prefer just to get a headache? He could aim his chi inside someone's body. Now, this is something that they do. When 65 million years ago, when that big comet hit the Earth and killed all the dinosaurs, right? 65 million years ago. It hit in the Yucatan, right? Central America. On the opposite side of the globe, volcanoes erupted. It's the same thing. When something hits, it's going to go through the solid object in a series of waves. So he could hit me here, but the bruise would show up here. Or he could hit me here and just rattle my head enough to give me a bad headache. They get very, very good at what they do. Right? But it's, even at the beginning, it's the same thing. Just pop. Right? When you slug somebody, right? Pop. Your hand is very loose. It's very relaxed until the last second. It's very relaxed, and there's a wave that goes through your arm. The energy comes out of the earth up to your daimai. This swings around. It goes up your back, out your arm, and only that wave is hard. Everything else in your body is soft. Just that wave is hard. So the wave comes down, and only for a split second, when it goes through your fist into the other person, boom, it's hard. It's soft, 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 hard, soft. It's just for a second. The rest of it's just nice and, yes. Yeah, I saw a little energy. Yeah. Boom. When I was, back in the day when I was studying with Master Zhang, I watched him demonstrating some punches. All right? And I swear I could see something come off his hand. It was like waves in water. It was like a wave. That's what's hitting the other guy. All right, well, the other class is coming, so, all right, you have a good evening, all right? We'll see you next time. Ciao.